Hey guys, today we have a really cool video in store for you guys. It is a test we've been wanting to try for some time now. And Chris and I went to Pennsylvania and we got a smoke machine. We actually put it inside of some different hunting blinds and from a tree stand to basically show you what it looks like with your scent being in a blind versus in a tree stand, and just how well those blinds contain your scent versus being in a tree stand. We obviously love to hunt out of a tree stand the majority of season, but sometimes there's situations where you've got a questionable wind and you need to slip in there to hunt a specific buck. This is one of the biggest perks of having a hunting blind, is for your scent. You know, those questionable winds, you can actually pull it off, versus in a tree stand, you're busted before the game ever started. So without further ado, let's get into the video and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, here we have a tree stand behind us and we got a young man up there. We got the smoke machine up there sitting right next to him, and this is going to simulate what it looks like when your scent is not contained at all and you're just sitting in your tree stand. At least that's the plan. We're going to try that now and see what that looks like. So we're going to fire up the machine. I know that might have been a little dramatic, but that's a good representation of what it would look like of your scent coming off of you to a whitetail whose nose is so many more times better than what ours is. So now we're going to go to the 360 blind and we're going to put the smoke machine in there and we're going to see how long it takes before the smoke starts coming out of that blind.
So the real reason we're doing this smoke test is to see how tight the 360 is. With the windows, doors, and vents closed, can you actually sit in your food plot with deer all around you and they don't know you're there?
Yeah, we already saw what it looks like in a tree stand. So now we're going to go to the 360 blind. And this blind in particular has which windows in it?
All insulated windows in every panel.
So these are all insulated window panels. And then we're going to do it on another 360 down there by the shop that has just a standard plexiglass windows. So we're going to do it on the all insulated one here first. Let's go try it out.
Let's do it.
Pressing the button now. There, I see the smoke going.
Little wisp of smoke seeping out of the door.
Oh, I see some there on the bottom. Little bit on the bottom panel. I mean, you can barely see.
That thing is full of smoke already.
Yeah, you can barely see any coming out. All right, we're gonna go open the door to show you how much smoke is truly in there right now. Good Lord. That's how much smoke it held in. I can't even see inside at all. I can't see anything. So this is why you want to put in your vent covers in your blinds. We just took out the vent covers and now he's getting ready to turn on the smoke machine. So check this out. Yep, and there's coming out of the vents up top, right there. Within literally 2 seconds. And that is why you close your vents. All right, as you guys can see behind me, this was a really cool test to see where the smoke came out. When it finally did come out, it held so much smoke inside that blind. So essentially imagine that being your scent, and that's how very little seeped out over 5-7 minutes of time, something like that. I'll have to look at the time code. But it took that long for it to seep out. Whereas we saw the tree stand earlier where your scent is blowing constantly, obviously. But that is a huge reason why we choose to hunt in blinds, for those winds that are a little bit not perfect for a tree stand hunt. We can move in there, have a mobile blind like this unit here, we can move in there, hunt that questionable wind, because sometimes you only get 1 or 2 opportunities at the buck you're chasing each fall. And that is why, another huge reason why we like the 360 hunting blinds. But this was a really cool test. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, now we're back at Curtis's place here at Black Creek, and we got a shooting house behind us here. We got the smoke machine inside. Now these are the plexiglass windows. So we're doing the smoke test on the plexiglass windows and see what it's like inside of this shooting house. Let's turn it on, Merle. 6, 7, 8.
There's a little. Right along the outside.
25 seconds. Little bit coming out right here, barely. Little bit coming out this one. That's insane. Just barely any coming out. Just those 2 little windows. Just barely. Yeah. Just a little bit there. Yep, just a little bit here. Barely seeping out. I mean, it's
almost better than the other one.
Truthfully, it's definitely no worse than the other windows. I mean, that's just barely coming out there, and then Chris over here. There's one more little spot over here. Right? It's on this window. Oh, nope, right here. Just barely coming out. You can barely, right there. You can barely see it with the naked eye. It's just barely coming out. Super impressive right there. Wild. Can't even see inside of it. Willie Nelson's in there. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I can't even see, guys. I can't even. Did you hit it again?
I did. I did like before you opened.
Okay. Give a straight face. Wow, those results were absolutely crazy, and a true testimony once again of why we love hunting out of our 360 hunting blinds. But this isn't the only video that we made while we were in Pennsylvania. We were at the 360 headquarters and did a full tour of their mass production of those hunting blinds, and we can't wait to share that with you guys. Coming soon, we will have that video tour, so make sure you guys tune into that. Thanks for joining us, and hopefully you guys are having a great summer.
No matter the season, you can rest assured you'll be comfortable in a 360 hunting blind. With no blind spots, silent window operations, and plenty of room for the family, 360 hunting blinds are the Cadillac of all hunting blinds, and they're made right here in the USA. Check them out at 360huntingblinds.com or find the dealer nearest you to learn more.